Hey everyone, this is Rascal, and welcome to the re-upload of Part 9 of Mobile Suit Gundam UC. Yeah, okay, so I do have to apologize for not having a week of content. And I do apologize for not keeping you guys up to date. That 1 week vacation came the fuck out of nowhere. Mostly because my job, since my boss is gone, me and another coworker are pretty much now the manager. Which is not a position I like being in. I don't mind being a grunt, but as long as you respect me as the grunt. Anyways, if you've never watched this LP, I go suggest you check it out. But since this is a re-upload of Part 9, because I use copyrighted music, I had no idea at the time. Are you fucking recording right now? Oh, kid. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to make sure my mic was actually goddamn recording. So, anyways, that vacation was not intended. Yeah, so my boss should be back this week anyways. So, I have more time for LPs, which means next week is going to be a new LP. Well, the continuation of an old LP in a sense. Or should I say the other half of an old LP. Anyways, since Mobile Suit Gundam UC follows pretty much Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn's first 3 episodes, which has never seen a sequel to the other 4, which is weird. Anyways, I don't think it has seen a sequel. Anyways, I've checked and I don't think I remember seeing one. Anyways, this and another Century episode are at part 24 or 25 will be re-uploaded due to the fact that copyrighted music. The first time the copyrighted music was for this, for Part 9 was because this, the ending is exactly the same, except for the fact that, they don't use the theme song by Chemistry, Merry-Go-Round by Chemistry, which was the theme song at the very end of Mobile Suit Gundam Episode 3. Unicorn at the end of Episode 3, sorry. So I kind of wish they did that. So for those who've not ever followed this LP or have not watched it yet, here are the control schemes. The left thumbstick moves the character, or the mobile suit in this case. The right thumbstick moves the camera. Your X button is your extra boost button, that little, so you can move faster around the battlefield. Not a boost, activation of your thrusters, there we go. Your square button is your primary weapon fire. Your circle button allows you to lock onto an enemy. Using the triangle button allows you to use melee, which is what you'll be using 99% of the time in this goddamn Forsaken game. Because melee is so fucking useful. What I do is I usually end up using a combo of I shoot at the enemy, or I go melee to the enemy, then fire right at them in the face. Yeah, there is audio hiccup. I believe this is my recording software. Then again, I haven't recorded in about a week, so my software is probably fucking up on me. Also, this is the PS3, so I'm wondering if it's the PS3 or the recording itself or the game. Anyways, you guys see that little arrow above the Hyper Bazooka, the weapon we currently have? There's two modes of firing. There's the primary, which is a rocket, and then the alt, which is depends on what weapon you have. In this case of the Hyper Bazooka, it's a spread. It's a shotgun, which is good against enemy ships, not against enemy mobile suits. So, when you're targeting an enemy as well, you have 2 options. You can target the enemy, but if you move on the D-pad, you go left or right, you can target something called a supply item. Supply items usually end up recovering your health, ammo, and shield and fuel. The L1 is to go into your sub-weapons, Vulcans, grenade launchers, whatever you have as sub-weapons, funnels. No, there's a reason I say funnels as well. Your L2 is your shield. the R1 and R2. The R1 is to ascend, R2 is to descend. So that's it. To pause the game, you press start and select. I have no goddamn clue. I've never pressed it. So yeah. So what I'm doing here is that I'm playing Espionager, then I'm going into full frontal. I did this throughout the entire LP previously. I switched between characters depending on who should be, what should be happening at the time being. Oh god, they're so bent. Sorry. I got trading cards a little wet because of a unforeseen event. And now they're bent, and I don't like it. There's some rare, cool looking ones in there. Anyways, yeah, so, okay, I'm also exhausted because I did originally record this. I had it saved and everything. Thank God I decided to look at it again. And, because my mic was not only muted, but it completely was unplugged in the back. What I mean is that I could hear the audio of the game, but the mic itself was muted, but the USB to power the mic was unplugged. 20 minutes at first was wasted pretty much. 20 minutes. I'm almost tempted to open my DS and play some Monster Hunter. Yeah, almost, but I'm not gonna do so. Anyways, attacking the Nihil Agrima is bad idea. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Now, well, you can take care of some of the little turrets, just to give yourself some extra firing maneuvers, and, you don't need to worry about pot shots coming from them. What you're supposed to do is attack the mobile suits. What I'm trying to do is actually attack some of the mobile suits. Oh, what's this? There we go, supply. That's actually pretty good. Shit, missed it. Now, when you're locked onto an item or character or enemy suit, you're going to automatically, if you're locked onto like how I am, if you go around it, and miss it, you're just going to circle back around it as long as you're locked on. So yeah, there's the unicorn. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I lock onto the unicorn here, because I did play as full frontal at first. Then I went, oh wait a minute. There we go. So what I did is that I played as Espionager for the first half, just because that's how the anime goes. I followed the anime more or less. Yeah, I followed the anime to how to play. Yeah, see right here, the Shinaju's alt fire for the beam rifle is like a cutting beam, which is actually pretty damn cool in my opinion, because if you manage to kill an enemy like that, it counts as a beam cutting, like a beam saber cutting, and you have a chance of getting supplies. You see, the reason I say you get a chance of getting supplies is that in custom mode, when you cut an enemy in half, you just cut the mobile suit in half where the pilot's seat would be. I apologize for the hiccups of that sound, ladies and gentlemen. I have no clue what did that. I think it's my recording software. It probably needs to be updated. It probably just didn't read it properly, because during gameplay, it was perfectly fine. You see, in custom mode, when you cut an enemy mobile suit in half, you have a chance of getting some supplies. So yeah, woohoo! So yeah, now there is a move. Now, if you manage to, now I say melee's the best type of attack, is because it's very easy to fight. Now, this is the same fight we just fought, but this time you're as Espionager. So, here's what you're supposed to do. Not fight, practically. Run around like a little chicken with your head cut off and try to evade all their attacks. In other words, survive. Yeah. So yeah. Woo! You can also do a quick dodge to the left or right, depending on your luck. by double tapping the control on the left thumbstick, left or right, you can actually do a quick side dash. It's a good way to dodge enemy attacks. Now, if you manage to press the shield button and the triangle button at the same time, or just a little after, as an enemy attacks you with a melee attack, you can actually cause a counter, which is a godsend, because 90% of the time that counter will save your life, which is the reason you want to master that. Now, there are two different types of lock-ons. You have that green little lock-on, and then you have the red lock-on. The red lock-on is the critical distance between you and the enemy of firing your weapon, which your primary weapon fire will do major damage. Yeah, so right here is just their little talk that they're supposed to have. Yeah, I was actually trying to lock onto the supply. Now, here's where... Now, to dodge enemy attacks very well, you can go up and down, like I'm doing right here. You can see some of the enemy attacks are just going left or right, or to the side, or up above me or below me. Not always, but a good chunk of them. Ow. So yeah, time to run. Yeah, so here's where he comes up with his little plan of go back to that colony that's broken practically, the Laplas. And I really do like this scene. This is a really cool scene. I really like this scene. Ooh. Boom. Now, if that rocket he had right here could pierce, I'm pretty sure Full Frontal would be dead. Now, this scene in the anime... Now, this scene here, compared to the anime, is a little lackluster on my point, in my opinion. Because it doesn't hold the same oomph. The same oomph as in the anime. Just because in the anime, it feels like there's more of a impact, a reason for Banagher to be really pissed. Here it's because I guess we don't see his face. Because in the anime, I'm trying to remember this correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. When he does the signal of like goodbye or the salute, he does, you see his face and he's smiling. Like he's not sad or depressed about dying. It's that he knew his time was coming and all this. You know. Yeah, I'm trying to get some supplies here. Yeah, while you're getting supplies, you do have somewhat of an invulnerability frame. Also, now we have the Beam Magnum. So this thing is going to be rocking your enemy world. See, this is the counter right here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio. I wish I could fix that. I don't know what caused it. The Beam Vulcans for the Gundam, the Unicorn, is going to be your most useful object. Yeah, also the Beam Magnum, because it does a shit ton of damage. So, what you gotta do is just attack Angelo, and you're going to end up winning eventually. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to worry about his guard. Yeah, you're just kicking his ass here. So don't worry. Also, if you want to kill the guard, you can. There's nothing stopping you. Just to give you guys an idea. See there, Angelo just left. Now you gotta kick his guard's ass. Ow. Yeah, here we go. And, oh, dead. Oh, come on, just die already. There we go. There it is. Yeah, and I cut him in half. So yeah, he ain't coming back. I don't know why I skipped that cutscene. Now, one little concern I should tell you guys. Do not, when you're locked onto a supply item, do not press any attack buttons because you're going to destroy it. You just killed his friend, and he's pissed at you. Well, someone he knows. He has the fucking right to be pissed and not listen to a single word you say, Full Frontal. Yeah, I really like this scene in the anime because, you know, they're fighting while going down into the atmosphere, which is said to be nearly impossible. The odds of you surviving are, God, yeah, you can see my shield's energy going right down. So, on the bottom, I should explain the screen to you just in case. At the bottom left, excuse me, there's your radar, your fuel, and your shield energy, as well as your armor, which is the giant number you guys see, like the 4,000. Oh, goddamn fucking audio. At the bottom, obviously at the bottom right, you have your ammo count for your weapons and everything. Sometimes in the top right corner, as you guys can see, is the enemy health. Get over here, Full Frontal. There, kick your ass with a melee attack. And of course, in the top left corner, there's always going to be the extra characters that are going to end up talking. Yeah, this has got to... Imagine how powerful that's got to be. The unicorn's got to be to rip off a piece of metal. Not cut, rip. This is like ripping someone's arm from their socket. So you've got to be really fucking strong. And the death of another person, caused by Banazher, who he knew. God damn fucking computer. Oh crap. Shit. Yeah, you killed him. Congratulations. So, if you were playing as Full Frontal, the ending cutscene would still be this right here. You know, the Argama going in to try and save the unicorn. And you would have this ending scene, but you wouldn't have the, what is it called? The, credits. There we go. Wow, my brain is off today. So yeah, you wouldn't have the credits if you played only as Full Frontal. You have to play as Banazher to get the full credits. This is where I put the song Merry-Go-Round. I originally wanted to, or I intended to actually go back and just download it via Google MP3, you know, the YouTube video player, and just mute that section of the audio and re-upload. But I said to myself, you know what? Might as well. So go back and, you know, talk a little more about this game. So the next part that would be uploaded after this would be the career mode. That's what I'm calling it. Custom mode. Custom mode is where the good other portion of the game comes. There you can have your own ship. You can have characters. You can have extra characters fighting each other. You know, you have DLC content. You can have Banazher and Full Frontal fighting side by side. You can have a ship that is with you that attacks and causes damage and repairs you and gives you supplies once in a while. You have, you know, you have characters that can support you. The better the ship, the better the characters, the longer you're going to go through that section of the game. Here's the downside of that. It takes a while to get there. You gotta build up points. You gotta build up mission scores. You gotta be able to buy the ship. You gotta be able to buy the characters. You gotta be able to buy the mobile suits, the weapons. Yeah, you're going literally down and buying everything. You're upgrading the mobile suit. You're upgrading the ship. You're upgrading the characters to a certain degree. You know, there are some characters major characters like Banazher, Minerva. You know, they're going to have automatic scores, you know, that stay stuck like that. But, you know, they're better at certain things compared to other characters, and, you know, they cause unique skills to happen. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else more to talk about the game. Check out the rest of the LP if you guys want, if you guys are interested in seeing the rest of the episodes, and I talk more about custom mode in the custom mode part. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry for, again, the week vacation. Tomorrow is going to be another Century episode R re-upload, because I really have nothing better to do and I need to practice again. So I'll see you guys next time, and again on August 1st, I believe, is going to be the upload of the new LP, which is the continuation of an old LP. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you, have a good day tonight, and take care, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys see you guys next time.